Okay, welcome. How time has flown. How time has flown. So we're now in December, and I remember when I first started filming videos for YouTube. This was early 2024, and how scared of the camera I was, and how in my own head, and I've been that in my own head. Oh, okay, take three. Jeez, it's been a long time. So I'm just gonna dive right in. It's coming up to the end of 2024, and it's been an interesting year for myself. I haven't actually, and it's been an interesting year for myself. I have not been actively on actively filming videos for YouTube, and there's been a lot that's happened. Started off the year this time last year. Funny enough, I was back home in the Gambia, and I was planning my 2024, and I started 2024 with a blast. So I hit the ground running. I started with freelancing and trying to be a digital freelancer, right? So with digital marketing, helping online businesses scale through social media, and that was fun. Started it. I got a course, got a mentor. That was beautiful. Learned a lot, but I think most importantly, I learned a lot about myself and what I was really chasing and what the motivations around that was. And briefly, it was more so around the lifestyle, digital nomad lifestyle, being able to, work from my laptop anywhere in the world. And the reality is that's just bullshit. Like the reality is that's just an escapism, another form of escapism, because the notion of freedom, or what I thought freedom was, it's not really what it is. It's just being able to choose and do something that you're passionate about without no control. And that's really what I was chasing. But at the time, I really wanted some sort of easy way out to be able to be on my laptop, spend 4 hours a day working, or 4 hours a week working, and then do lifestyle. So a couple of months into that, I realized this is not what I was looking for. I wasn't passionate or motivated enough to keep going when things weren't going right. And don't get me wrong, upon reflection, now I know this, now I know what my why was, and where the issue was. So me being me, I knew I just had to pivot. I knew, okay, cool, I'm now in a position where I've committed to something, and I don't see myself doing this long term, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm not willing to graft and put in the work. So now I have to pivot. So I pivoted to consulting. So I thought to myself, okay, what do I know? What am I good at? Right. I've been in the corporate space for about 7 years, and I am a tech guy. So I understand tech. I understand how to scale and grow and reach your goals using technology. And I thought, okay, cool. What else do I know? I'm actively in the gym, and I'm a fitness guy. I'm around fitness coaches. Let me help online coaches scale, right? Scale through systems. So did that for a couple of months, and same thing. Got to the point where I realized, okay, I don't see myself doing this long term. And this is something that actually, even if I did do this long term, it wasn't really profitable, right? So it was a done for you service that I was offering, where I'd go into a PT and I'd say, hey, you're doing well on social media. Have you ever thought about scaling and moving to online coaching? And I would come in and then just help them with that whole transition period, managing everything, doing everything, and from in terms of their offer, in terms of the systems in place, in terms of outreach, in terms of sales. And it just dawned on me that this wasn't profitable, right? For what I was charging to a PT, obviously they are a PT, they have not had any online clients yet. They're not going to be able to pay me anything that would be worth my time and helping them scale or transition into the online space as an online coach. So it wasn't really profitable. And I just thought to myself, you know what? I need to rethink this. I need to rethink what my why is, what I'm trying to achieve, and where would I get fulfillment and an opportunity to express myself, right? And I think just before I move on to the next venture or the next vehicle, one thing I learned from the consulting business is, or from trying the consulting business, because I didn't get far, to be honest, is that you have to fall in love with outreach. You cannot expect clients or prospects or people to come to you and say, okay, yes, I want to work with you. So you can't just sit down and expect people to come to you and say, I want to work with you, when no one knows about you and no one cares. So you have to come out that entitled mindset and go and actually find business and actually do the heavy work, do the hard work, and do the graft. And that is simply outreach. Fall in love with outreach, and then just reach out to people, send DMs, cold calls, however you do it for your business. Ensure that you're doing outreach. the amount of outreach you do will correlate with your current position or the current output you're getting. So that was one lesson that I learned from the consultancy business, and it got me to where I am now. I took a step back. I am part of a mastermind. I've got really, really close friends of mine, very tight knit, intimate, like-minded entrepreneurs, and went back to the gang. I was like, hey, this is where I'm at. I feel like I should be doing something else, and obviously this is not profitable. How long can I be doing this for? And at some point you do need some sort of cash flow coming in, or else you're just going to burn yourself to the ground. So a good friend of mine said to me, hey, have you looked at e-commerce? And I was like, oh yes, looked at e-commerce before. I've never actually dabbled around it. So being an optimist, took a look at it, and he said, I know someone that's doing dropshipping. I know they're doing e-commerce. How about you have a chat with them? How about I introduce you and I'll speak to them and sort of give you the blueprint from their perspective? And I was like, yes, why not? I'm in a position now where I'm not doing much anyways, and I need something. I need to be doing something. And I think what was really interesting about e-commerce to me was the fact that I was now in control. Right? It was me being able to express and be creative and leverage tools, technology to make something out of nothing and put it in people's hands. Right? So when I did the research and dove right into the business model of it, it was a no-brainer for me. So fast forward to 2 months ago, I started my e-com journey. I started dropshipping. I joined a few communities, got a coach, joined the program, and now we're here. So I'm still building, but I think the most important thing of the year and what I've learned is you have to go all in. You have to go all in. You have to find something that you really, truly believe in, confidently believe in, right? And then go all in. And I can now say for a very long time, I have found something that I truly believe in. I am excited about. It's very much outside of my comfort zone, and I am going all in. My idea to e-commerce and dropshipping is slightly different. I see it as if I'm going to build something, I want to build something branded. And I think when it comes to e-commerce and dropshipping is just a fulfillment model. It's just a different way of fulfilling your e-commerce business, right? So I have some cool ideas. I'm going to create another video talking about my vision for my e-com brand and how I plan on leveraging technology, AI, to scale and grow my e-com brand, and how I plan to create more videos like this, just talking about life, business, mindset, strategies, and mostly around how I am starting and growing my e-com brand, leveraging technology, especially AI. So it should be fun. This is just an overview, another recap of the year, how I started, where I got to now. And I'm going to also drop another video just talking about the lessons I've learned, because to summarize 2024, I was treading water a lot. So I was in between drowning and then coming back up for air, and then drowning and then coming back up for air. And I finally know the requirements to tread water, to float, and to keep moving in the middle of the ocean. And I'm excited to talk about it. I'm excited to share it. And yeah, so I hope you guys found this video useful. Yeah, keep it coming. I do want to make a commitment to myself and to you guys, whoever will be watching this video, probably no one, is that I will be posting a video a week. A video a week for the next year, starting now. That's a huge commitment, and it's nerve-wracking, but hey, I've said it, it's out there, and I'm gonna do it. So a video a week, don't know what it's gonna be about, don't really care. That's my commitment, and that's something I am gonna hold myself accountable, and I hope you guys, whoever's out there watching this video, you made it this far. Thanks, bro. But yeah, so a video a week, because I truly believe that consistency is the only way, and you just have to be consistent. And how you do everything, and how you do anything, is how you do everything.